Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to your second reading of the day and also the last readings for the week. We start a new week tomorrow, and we also are going to do the new moon in Taurus and see how that energy is going to help us. First, I wanted to show you what a friend of mine lent me indefinitely, another spiritual person, while visiting her and having kind of a session of opening the heart chakra. She let me hold this, and look how beautiful. It's labradorite, and it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Look at that. Look at the blues in there. It's like there's a cavern inside, and you can't see it, but there's a light shining through. Isn't it gorgeous? It's just beautiful. So I wanted to show you guys and give her kudos for being my support when I need it the most. Even healers need healers, helpers. You have the Nine of Fire here: protection, preparedness, resilience. This morning we looked about the trickster and the Seven of Wands, about the resilience, the defending yourself, what matters. When we rise up to a challenge or a trickster or a devil in our lives, whatever you want to call it, we fight. We fight for ourselves. So they called him the sacred coyote, and I think that's for a reason. They're sacred for the simple fact that they make us better than, they make us become better than the sum of our parts, right? They make us rise to the challenge of defeating the foe, defeating the block in the road, defeating the part of us that needs to be healed. And I think that's important. Okay, so we're going to put these here, and we're going to concentrate on this one right now. And the Nine of Fire. Nine of Fire. Nine of Wands. Known as the card of, I'm so tired. I'm so wounded. I'm so fatigued. I'm guarding myself. I've been so strong, but I'm so frustrated, and I'm wounded, and the road has been so long. We can get to those times in our lives where we feel like the road feels harder than we initially thought it was going to be. But it's also the card that you're almost there. So please don't give up. Don't give up on yourself, and don't give up on all the hard work that you have been doing. I'm going to take from the Enchanted Map Tarot. Take my little... Pisces. Whew. Come together. It's beautiful. It's lovely. And it's so fitting with the beautiful heart that I showed you, right? Come together. Absolutely. So let's find a beautiful book and see what beautiful message the Spirit has to give you for the end of this week. Or what I call the roundup. Love needs to be shared. Love needs to be expressed. Drawing the Come Together card is a sign that you're on the path to discover the nature of this emotion in all its forms of expression. Romantic, familial, unconditional, spiritual, any kind of love. In each instance, there is another being involved. Love involves a give and take between you and a significant other, a relative, a friend, an animal, and or spirit. This card assures you that love has come calling and seeks a partner in its dance. Know that you are cherished. Like a magnet, you're attracted in love into your life. This is a time for harmonious, caring partnerships. So, if you have nobody in your life and you are focusing spiritually, this is definitely can be a spiritual connection. It can be a love affair with you, Pisces, the person you should love first, but sometimes we love last. So it's time to come together with that heart chakra, that emotional self. Okay? And even when you feel like you're being challenged in some way, you have to remember, Pisces, that love is usually the key to open everything. Even when you're overwhelmed, like this 9 of fire. I can relate to this. I felt this in the last couple of days. Very much overwhelmed. Overwhelmed by certain healing vibrations that have been coming through for me to open up my heart chakra. And definitely, when I finally released trying to stop trying to control the situation and let my heart energy flow, even if it was in tears, even if it was in expression. Love is always the way. Love is always the way. When you express it even with people around you, they no longer feel weird with you. Even if you're tearing up with them, if you open your heart, you make another human being want to open their heart, want to share the energy of consoling, of helping, of being there for you. We all put so much emphasis on being so strong. And sometimes all we really need to do is be open. That's a sign of strength. The sign of strength is saying, I am so tired. I am so worn down. It's so hard for me right now. But I'm still trying. I'm still here. I'm still human. I'm still all beautiful. And I'm still persevering. So there you go, Pisces. Let's pull some cards for this and finish up this week beautifully, as it should be, every day, all day. I have to thank my cute little deck, my excited puppy. It performed very well this week. Oh, it still wants to go. Let's see here. Opening up. Sometimes this perseverance, all of this stuff that's happening, it's open you up to new things, Pisces. Okay? It's trying to get you to look at things that may be causing you more problems. Okay? It's to bring back the harmony in your life. If I look at this, it's to stop you from alienating yourself from others. Love opens you up. Okay? Sometimes the challenges, let's say you have a nine of wands and you're going, oh God, it's so hard, I'm having such a hard time, you're persevering, you sometimes need to ask for help. It opens you up to somebody else, right? So this challenge, this, energy of hardship comes in, and then you have to ask for help. You have to open up your doors, your heart, your everything to say, and not be so prideful and say, I need help. I need your support. Sometimes it's to show us that we're holding on too tight to things and that we have to let it go a little bit. It's to show us how to get out of something old in a very new way. And it helps us prosper. It helps us find fulfillment. It helps open us up to possibilities. Okay? All right. Yes, absolutely. It definitely eggs us on to move, to go forward in the path that we're supposed to be going, right? The Six of Swords, it's all about like transitioning. Okay, well, I got to get across there now. I can't stay in the old way. I have to move. So it's moving. And yes, it's very hard on the emotional body. Sometimes this upheaval, it just takes it all out of you. And it just, you know, your poor little heart goes for a ride, because if you're a strong person and suddenly have to be vulnerable, it's a very difficult thing to do. To let the heart feel and get all soft and mushy and feel the sorrow and feel the pain and let it out. But if you do it right, Pisces, as you are feeling it, it releases you at the same time. It feels good to let it go. So remember that as you're going through that. It's something I am learning. It feels good to let it go. You have the Six of Pentacles. It's bringing you back into balance. It's giving you room. It's a give and take. You let go of the bad and you bring in some of the good. The good is the fulfillment that comes in here. You have the Strength card that came in after that. It also makes you strong. You realize you're much braver than you thought. All right. Okay, let's set these aside. And it helps you reconnect to who you are, Pisces. It helps you reconnect to the self. Okay? In the end, you have the Knight of Pentacles. There's a lot of detail in here. The detail of this, Pisces, is that you're learning how to progress in your life. And as I've learned, as just, a little old human being, is that sometimes it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. You don't just, have it all figured out. You can have some parts figured out, and it helps you move to the next stage, the next part of the puzzle. And just when you think you've figured out the puzzle changes. So it's okay to be a little bit put out sometimes, especially if you're a light worker or you work in the healing arts and you offer healing to other people's, or you offer readings like I do sometimes. And you think to yourself, well, I'm doing good work. I should have it all figured out. And sometimes people think I have it all figured out as well. They go, oh, Jane, you're so wise. Were you a teacher? Are you a counselor? Nope. My life is sometimes just as big a mess as everybody else's. I have a lot of tools that I can use. Doesn't mean that I can't get winged or hurt or go through a phase where I think, wow, this is really hard. We all do. We all do. We're here to learn. We are part of source energy, which is wonderful, which makes us powerful and beautiful. Whatever you call source, some people call it, the universe, some people call it God. We are all part of that. We are all part of that big, beautiful, perfect ball of energy out there. The thing is we come here to do all kinds of different things, experience all different things, learn without judgment. The wonderful part is that you're not graded. But the other part that's wonderful is that if you let things happen when they're supposed to, and don't fight it. And we fight a lot of things. We can actually get to the next stage stronger and better, where we become people who have a lot more peace and contentment and fulfillment in our lives, and gratitude for everything. It may never be perfect, but it can feel pretty good if you let it. And that's all where we're trying to get here, Pisces. That's all I try to do here. Try to empower you to find that level of contentment, of peace, where when you have a bad Saturday or Monday or Wednesday, you can take a rest, get yourself up and persevere and continue on, and realize that everything is a gift, even the hard days. All right, my beautiful ones. It's not quite 16 minutes for this reading, but I think that's it. I think for this week it's good. I've been going through a lot of emotions for these readings in my own life, so I can't imagine if you guys are going through this as well. You know, you have my wholehearted understanding, and I feel for you, and I'm sending you so much strength, love, that you already have within you. Know that you're not alone. You are never alone. And with that, I'm going to let you go, and I hope to see you tomorrow. If you've loved the readings, if you've been here all week, if these are your first readings and you're thinking, wow, then please don't hesitate. Be part of our beautiful family. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You can go one extra in the description box. There's my website. You go there, you subscribe there, and I will always send you an email letting you know when my video is up. Because sometimes the algorithm, when you take a vacation, it won't remember to send you anything after a while. So mine will never fail. I will always send you something. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you tomorrow. New moon in Taurus. Let's go look at that energy. Take care. Bye for now.